Hi, this is Rick Graby from Neuro-Visual Performance Institute, optometrist here. I've been asked today to talk to you a little bit about how can our performance training, or neurovisual performance training to be more exact, how can that improve the quality of life? And kind of the overriding thing that I always say is, again, vision is learned and it can be relearned, it can be enhanced and performed for virtually anybody on the planet. We always say, look, if you're happy with your performance, there's no reason to come looking. But if you're having problems in areas, it's amazing how many times visual skills or lack of visual skills may be the cause of that. We know safely we can say 70% roughly of all the pathways in your brain are involved in vision directly or indirectly. And it's interesting, about 70% of what we process through our adult life is also coming through the visual system. And when you want to look at vision, it's not just can you see it, you have to understand it, you have to derive meaning, you have to direct action. And so I basically say vision in real simple terms, and it's really not a simple way to explain everything that vision can encompass, but vision is really recognize and respond. And we have programs, we can speed up this, we can increase the speed and the accuracy of which you recognize, and improve the speed and the accuracy of which you respond. For instance, like with sports, one of the things we do with a lot of our athletes, and we work with professional athletes, we work with special forces units, we also work with special needs kids. So pretty much anywhere along the spectrum we can make improvements. But with our athletes, for instance, we may do strobe glasses, and they can see things and they don't see it. It kind of flashes in and off like that. So what happens is, they wear, let's say they go to the batting cage with their strobe glasses on, they take the glasses off, and most everyone will say the ball now is perceived as slower and bigger, which makes it easier to hit. But things like reading, to read a book, you have to turn both eyes in, you have to focus, you have to keep your eyes turned together, move them across the page, you have to phonetically decode these words. We say these words out loud in our head, and then we process them auditorily, then we turn it into a picture. So you have to have visualization, you have to have auditory visual integration, you have to have good oculomotor skills, you have to have audio processing. There's all these different skills we take for granted, and our average patients in these programs will improve in 30 weeks, will show over a 3-year jump on standardized skills. And then what happens, once these skills get embedded in automatic, that's where you'll say, hey, my reading performance improved, my driving's improved, I'm better at catching balls. And there's hardly a thing that you do that you won't involve vision in one way or another. And so really, I just keep going back to that 70%. We know it's roughly 70% of what you do your life will end up will be directed through vision. And we make that visual system more efficient, and we create pathways in the brain that, like learning to walk or learning to talk, it stays with you your whole life. So that increased efficiency should help you with 70% of what you do really for the rest of your life. So hopefully that gives you somewhat of an oversight of how this can actually improve the quality of your life and just make life less challenging, getting your assignments done quicker for school, and then you have more time to do other things which may introduce you to a whole nother area that you're more passionate about. So hopefully this is helpful, and hopefully I'll get the opportunity to meet you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.